Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you something big in the studio. Ta-da! It is
Ahsoka Tano.
Yes, the giant version.
Yes.
We want to say a great big thank you to
Diamond Select
for sending her to us for free to share with you today. So there she is. These are the gigantic like retro figures.
Yeah, so this would be 12-inch versions of like the 3.75-inch figures that came out like in the 70s and 80s.
Even though she wasn't a figure.
I was going to say, like, this one is special because she wasn't a character
right
in the Star Wars universe when these figures came out, so there wouldn't have been a 3.75-inch figure of her made in the 70s and 80s, so this is kind of a bonus.
Cool. All right, let's take a look. So it doesn't look like she comes with, is that two?
The two white lightsabers.
Okay, and then one looks shorter than the other. Slightly. And then let's look at the back of the box. So, very cool. I was going to say it had a picture from the show, right, on the front. And then, yeah, more about Ahsoka Tano on the back. It says,
former Jedi Knight Ahsoka Tano, who once served as the Padawan learner to the Jedi Anakin Skywalker during the Clone Wars, a respected leader and warrior attuned to the light side of the Force. Although she walked away from the Jedi Order, she continued to stand up for those fighting for peace and justice in the galaxy long after the fall of the Republic.
Awesome. All right. And so there's some of the other jumbo action figures you can get. There's some really cool ones there. Yeah. Especially if, like, it's Jabba the Hutt's band member.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, band members right there. Very cool. Or singers, should I say. All right, let's go ahead and get
Ahsoka Tano
out of this package and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's
Ahsoka Tano
out of the box, or out of the packaging. And, of course, with this packaging, you can slide it out and slide it right back in.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about it. You can have it
packaging.
You can do it like this with the card back, on the, on a shelf or whatever, or you could leave the whole thing in the packaging. And hang it from the wall or however you want to do it. So you can always take it out.
Yep.
Show it off or whatever, and put it right back in the packaging, which is awesome.
All right, let's go ahead. I'm just going to leave her standing right there. I'm going to zoom in on her because I think that might be one of the best ways, and then I'll let you turn it around. She's got a really cool head sculpt. I don't know what you call her hair or whatever. The blue and white, we'll just call it that. And it looks really cool. They did a great job on that. All the way down to, I like her, the ring at her as her belt with the little beads hanging down. She's got like the gauntlet things on her arm. And then she's got like blousey kind of pants that blouse at the knee, and then have the boots down there with the silver and the blue. Now, one of her white lightsabers is slightly shorter than the other.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's for display purposes or maybe that's just how it is. So let's go ahead and turn the figure around. There you go. You can see the blue and white from the back. And then the belt straps, the blue, the gray, how it overlaps like that. You would think that blue piece would be like a vest, but it's actually kind of open in the back too.
Yeah.
And then you have the gray down to the shoes. Now I'll let you show off her articulation.
All right, so this is going to be reminiscent of the 5-point articulation that the 3.75 figures had back in the day. So, for those of us who are old enough to have collected them when we were kids, you're going to be familiar with it. You'll have the shoulder articulation, the hip articulation, and then and the neck articulation. Obviously, her head sculpt will keep her from turning too much, but obviously it still has a good range of motion from side to side. So, very cool, awesome to add Ahsoka Tano to this jumbo Star Wars figure collection.
All right, so there's one last look at
Ahsoka Tano.
So we want to say another great big thank you to
Diamond Select
for sending her to us for free to share with you today. Thanks so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.